What is up, Sexy Beast? Bald Discount Zebra here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Black Ops 2 M14 and putting it up against the Black Ops 3 version and seeing which is the better one to have. So let's go ahead and get the shit started. So the first thing I'm going to do is let you guys watch and listen to each of these weapons, just so you guys can get a feel for them. So here you go. So before we actually do get into the test, let me go ahead and give you a little bit of background information about the M14. So the M14 first entered service in 1959, but it did not last too long and it was eventually replaced by the M16 in 1964. The M14 is going to fire a 7.62 by 51 NATO and or 308. Now, the M14 wasn't a perfect gun. Everyone likes to claim that certain guns are absolutely flawless, but this gun did have its flaws. When fully loaded, it's going to weigh almost 11 pounds, and for what it was trying to be, that's not good. They were trying to make this M14 a battle rifle, and that's just not the purpose that it was meant to have. One thing that a lot of people didn't like back in the day about the M14 was if you try to put this thing on fully auto, the recoil is going to be atrocious, and that was one problem that they really did have with the M14. And that's why, as a battle rifle, it's not a really good gun. But they eventually did find a perfect place for this M14, and that is a sniper rifle. The M14 is much better as a sniper rifle than it actually is as a battle rifle. And that's why the M14 was actually converted to a sniper rifle, and that's why it went on to help develop some of the best sniper rifles that we know today. So now that you got a little bit of information about the M14, let's go ahead and put these things side by side and start doing some comparisons. So the first thing we're going to be taking a look at is going to be the fire rate. Now if I line up both these weapons side by side and I start shooting at the exact same time, the Black Ops 2 version is actually going to be faster. The Black Ops 2 M14 has a fire rate maximum of 625. It is going to be semi-automatic, so if you try to fire it any faster than 625 rounds per minute, that's just not going to happen. While the Black Ops 3's M14, I believe it has a 400 rounds per minute, so you can only fire it so fast. So it's definitely going to be a little bit slower than the Black Ops 2 version. Now, since both these weapons only have 8 in their magazines, it's kind of hard to see it on screen, but the M14 from Black Ops 2 is definitely going to be a little bit faster. Now, the next thing we're taking a look at is going to be accuracy. And when it comes to accuracy, the Black Ops 3 version is definitely going to be the winner here, only because it has a grip and a red dot. Or, no, fuck, not a red dot, a laser sight. Sorry, if I say red dot, 100% my fault. But the Black Ops 3 version has a grip and a laser sight, which is going to improve its accuracy by a lot, its recoil and its hipfire. When it comes to hipfire, that Black Ops 3 thing is going to be accurate as shit, while the Black Ops 2 version is kind of going to be all over the place. It's going to be more of a realistic M14, while the Black Ops 3 is more up to date and has that sleek, modern design to it, kind of has that ultimate assassin look going on, and it's going to be much more accurate. Alright, and lastly, before we get these bad boys upgraded, let's go ahead and take a look at the reload speed. Now this kind of surprised me because one, I really like how the Black Ops 3 M14 reloads. I think it's badass, but look right there. That magazine is not empty, and it should be, and that's just, oh my god, that breaks the game. This game is unplayable because it takes the immersion out of it. This game is literally, as Leafy would say, literally unplayable. I can't play it. It's a disgrace. But aside from that bullshit, I really do like how the M14 and Black Ops 3 reloads. It's pretty badass. Even though it is badass, it's still going to be a little bit slower, and you will get back to firing with the Black Ops 2 version like a second faster than the Black Ops 3 one. Alright, so now let's upgrade these bad boys. When you upgrade that Black Ops 2 M14, it is going to get a grip, and the only camo is actually going to be on all the metal parts and not the wooden parts. It's going to get stronger, and it's going to get more ammo, and that's really about it. The fire rate is going to stay the exact same. It used to carry 8 in its magazine, and now it carries 16. It used to carry 96 in stock, and now it carries 192, so it does carry a little bit more ammo. Now, the Black Ops 3 M14 is going to be a little bit different in only one spot. Well, one, looks, and two, how much ammo it actually does carry in stock. Like I said before, the Black Ops 2 version only carries 192. The Black Ops 3 has a little bit more, coming in at 208, so it does have like an extra magazine. So the ammo category, it does carry more. Now, it might not seem like a lot, but for a weapon like the M14, where every shot counts, that is a lot of ammo. And that's all that really changes once you actually upgrade these weapons. They look a little bit different, they get more powerful and get more ammo, and that's really about it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all those tests over again now that we have upgraded them, and since nothing really changes, the fire rates are going to stay the exact same. Let's do the fire rate over again so that we can definitely see how much faster the M14 is in Black Ops 2. Now that we have more ammo, it's a little bit easier to tell. The Black Ops 2 one definitely does have an advantage. Now once you get double tap, this kind of becomes irrelevant since they're semi-automatics. And once you get double tap, you can definitely get those fire rates really up there because double tap does increase your fire rate, so you can make these things pretty much like a fucking laser. But unless you have double tap 2.0, they are both really slow, and I would just recommend getting it. Like, you're going to need it for these guns. And when it comes to accuracy, they're both going to be the exact same as the unupgraded versions. The Black Ops 3 one is going to be way more accurate than the Black Ops 2 version. The Black Ops 2 version is going to have some recoil, and when it comes to hip fire, it's going to be all over the place. But thank you to that laser sight with the Black Ops 3 M14, it's going to be pretty accurate. I was able to headshot zombies from like halfway across the map. Okay, that's a lie. I was able to headshot zombies from pretty far away with that Black Ops 3 M14. Those reticles are very, very tiny, and you can hip fire headshot some zombies from a pretty far distance. Now lastly, before we get to the round 50, when it comes to reload speed, it's going to be the exact same as the unupgraded versions. The BO2 M14 is going to be a teeny tiny bit faster, and I'm honestly upset at the Black Ops 3 M14 because it got rid of its cool reloading animation and just went for a regular one, and that upsets me greatly. Alright, so now that we're done with all that, let's go ahead and take a look at both these weapons on round 50. Now, I don't think I've ever done the M14, well, from Black Ops 2 on round 50. It's one of those videos that I kind of just skipped and never did because I'm a lazy piece of shit, but I guess this technically does count. So the Black Ops 2 M14 honestly surprised me a little bit. I didn't have, like, high hope for it, like, whatsoever. I knew it was going to be shit, but I thought it was going to be more shit than it actually was. I was able to get some kills, and I didn't think I'd be able to get any because I was thinking of the Black Ops 1 M14, which couldn't do anything. But with the aid of Double Tap 2.0, it really does help the M14 and makes it a much better weapon to have. Not saying that I would recommend taking it to round 50 or fuck it, even round 20, but you're still going to be able to get some kills because it's a somewhat powerful weapon. On round 50, I was able to get some kills. It's, you know, better than nothing. It's not anywhere as near as good as the Black Ops 3 version, but it still surprised me nonetheless. While the Black Ops 3 M14 was amazing on round 50, it's like up there with the MX Grand. Just aim for the head and you'll start taking them out one by one. It's definitely one of the better weapons to have on round 50. If I was to redo my top 10, I think this thing would definitely be in the top 10 because it's really fucking good. My only problem with it is I, wish they would have gave it a little bit more ammo. I would have been completely fine with that. But other than that, I'm completely happy with it. It does bother me a little bit that they kind of changed up the design and they went with more of a modern M14, but it performs absolutely amazing, and honestly its performance does make up for its looks, so I will gladly take it. And even though I say it all the time, I'm a nostalgia faggot and I just prefer the old games, I think if you were to ask me which one do I just like in general, I'm definitely going to pick that Black Ops 3 version. I think it looks good, even though it's not the original M14. I still think it looks very, very nice. And it's absolutely amazing. I think it's a one shot to the body to like round 21, and then I think it's like a two shot to the face on round 40. So it's going to last you for a very, very long time. And I'm kind of curious to know, let me know down below in the comments, which one do you guys prefer? Not which one do you guys think is better, just which one would you rather have to play with? Let me know down below. And real quick, shout out to my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome and sexy as hell, and I love you. Thank you guys so much for your support, and hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. If you want to be a Patreon supporter, go ahead and click that link right down there below. And also while you're down there, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's the best way to come in contact with me. And if you want to win a free copy of Black Ops 4, we are doing a giveaway. Go ahead and click on that link right down there below. It's a free copy of Black Ops 4, the Digital Deluxe Edition, so go enter it, because why not? It's a free copy of Black Ops 4. Doesn't cost anything, so why not? Go ahead and sign up and enter it. Hell, you might even win. And lastly, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.